Here's the scenario. We're out here in Upper Fruitland. This skunk is dead. The scent gland's been ripped out. In fact, I'm hardly smelling anything here right now. The scent gland's been removed. The guts have been removed. Now something rolled that irrigation pipe from about 30 yards away, and we know why it rolled the irrigation pipe out here into the field. The skunk was inside of it, and it wanted to eat the skunk. Let me show you further. That's blood inside the tube, isn't it?
Yeah, we actually took some samples, we swabbed, and we're going to send some off to get them analyzed. Basically what happened was something looks like with the dead body over there, the skunk, it looked like the skunk may have come through this 8-inch pipe, PVC, and whatever was after it was able to punch 2 holes into it, trapping the skunk.
Yeah, like on either side. But you can see back in here, we've got blood.
We got blood back here.
Fingerprints and finger swipes where he went chasing the skunk with it. There's blood everywhere.
Yeah, it would take a lot of force to punch holes through this. For me, it would be impossible.
So he punched holes on either side, probably trapped the skunk in the middle, and he got away, went up the pipe, and he went after him and reached for him.
Yes, sir. Basically, we also got what might be teeth marks going across here and across here, or it's the fingernails. Got some up along this way also.
Yeah, look at that.
And from what Brenda was saying, this piece of PVC was, it was settled over there at first.
Yeah, so the skunk goes inside it, the big furry one rolls it out here.
Or carries it out here.
Or carries it out here to go after the skunk. And he obviously got the skunk. The weird thing is, the scent lines are removed. I shouldn't even be able to go over and film that skunk, and it's pretty tolerable. The only thing I smell is probably a spray during the struggle. That's all I smell. But we got plenty of the curly hairs that don't belong to the skunk that we're going to collect.
You know what? This makes sense because, one, if this was still over there, if the skunk was still in it, it could have bolted out and gotten into the
bushes.
Got away.
That's why he brought him out here into the field.
There's nothing out here. It's just...
He had to have carried the pipe because the pipe was actually supposed to be turned around this way. So this end over here should be on that side because they hook up the pipes once they get done cutting and baling.
So the mating flange would have been on that side instead of this side.
There you go. So he actually turned the pipe around and carried it out this way.
That's ingenuity. They like skunks, guys. Yeah. About a mile from here as the crow flies, we've got peaches, pears, apples, baby corn coming up. Somebody wanted a skunk snack, but we've got blood everywhere, and we've got bloody fingers running up the pipe. You can't probably see it, but there's definitely, they're as wide as my thumb.
I'll get some pictures.
Okay. Very ingenious. I'll punch my fist through each side and catch the skunk. By this time, it's becoming painfully obvious that the pipe wasn't rolled out into the field. In fact, we couldn't find anything that would indicate the pipe was rolled. Very obviously, the pipe was carried. Also, they made mention of the fact that the pipe had been turned from its original location. So in the process of moving this pipe, it was turned completely around. Also, I'm starting to look at and realize perhaps it wasn't after the skunk for calories, more along the lines of a mission to harvest something from the skunk.
All these gates were on here on this pipe. So when the skunk's in there, he's trying to get it, so he's ripping these off like this. That's where you get all these nails scratching in there.
And there's 5. 1, 2,
Looks more
3,
like claws to me.
5.
Unless he's got sharp nails, pointy nails.
So these are scattered here and there out in the field.
So he tore them all off so he could look inside the pipe as he went down.
Are these pieces to the feet?
Yeah, those are like little lots. They like lock in here.
So then you can let water.
Yeah, so you can open them and you slide these like this.
Okay.
Like this. But there's actually another piece, which is that little black piece that
Like
I just
that
had
one?
down there. That goes on there, and then this goes on top, and then that little thing locks it in.
We got a place where you say he laid down.
We're right over there.
Let's go take a look at that.
It looks like it was pushed down right in here. So that pipe was probably laying right in here, and he got in here. Some areas, and they said that on that end, it looked like it was actually sitting in the hay, laying down, so it flattened down the hay some.
Flatten the hay down?
Yeah. That was in that area, so but they built that, so that's, they won't be able to see that one. This is what they haven't touched yet.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what we've got. In closing, I'd like to bring up a few points. I've been close enough to some of these creatures, whatever they are, to feel their breath and their body heat on my back, and I haven't always gotten that particular smell. By themselves, they do have an odor all their own. The wet dog mixed with horse pee or something, I've heard it described a lot of different ways, but when you add the skunk scent on top of it, then you've got something. I think most people have encountered the complete smell, the smelly wet dog with the skunk blended in. We've often wondered if these creatures had the ability to make the smell themselves. If they were under duress or stress, all of a sudden you would smell something like that. But I've been in stressful situations and didn't get that particular smell. That day, a few yards away from the area we're investigating, as we're leaving the area, I got a whiff of something that was the smell of the animal by itself mixed with the skunk. And it was a different smell than we were getting from the area of the skunk that was captured. We're left with more questions from this whole incident. Lots of questions. If, with all the young ones that have been sighted in this area this year, if I had a youngster, I wanted to hide out and all the animals would leave it alone, the predators, the dogs, the coyotes, whatever, I would take skunk scent and put it all over my youngster, and everything would leave it alone. A skunk lays by the side of a road until it evaporates. Ravens won't touch it, buzzards won't touch it, so skunk's a good mask, a good smell to hide behind.